Good day, and I welcome you back. This is Dr. Scott, your online headache doc, providing proven, long-lasting solutions for your headaches, your migraines, and your pain, despite your doctor's advice. Today, we're going to continue with the Relief at Last podcast, What Your Doctor Won't Tell You. However, this is a very special episode. We are announcing the launch of the new onlineheadachedoc.com website, which is designed to provide resources, books, events, products, and services to help you live a healthy, happy, active lifestyle again, free from the limitations imposed by your migraines, headaches, and pain. Each week in my private practice, we are contacted by people seeking help, people that feel as if they've tried everything with little and commonly absolutely no significant long-lasting relief whatsoever, and they don't know where to turn. They've gotten conflicting opinions, differing treatment plans from their primary care doctor, from their neurologist, from their chiropractor, from their physical therapist. There are so many conflicting and differing opinions that it simply leads to frustration. And, trust me on this, I understand, because I was on the same medical merry-go-round for years, battling debilitating migraines, getting passed from doctor to doctor, specialist to specialist. By the way, all more than willing to sell me whatever kind of treatment or therapy they so happen to provide, whether it actually addressed the cause of my migraines or not. So, I'm going to start today with just a very brief overview of our 3 foundational principles, because this leads into the entire purpose of beginning onlineheadachedoc.com in the first place. As you'll recall from previous episodes, the foundational principles are what guide and direct my day-to-day practice. And they should guide your day-to-day decisions for your health care and the decisions for health care for those you love and care about. If you don't understand and abide by these foundational principles, you're going to end up on the medical merry-go-round of trying this and trying that and trying this and trying that. And by the way, some things may potentially provide a bit of temporary relief. However, we're not looking for a little bit of temporary relief. We're looking for significant, long-lasting relief from your headaches, your migraines, and your pain. As we discussed last episode, there are many associated conditions that we commonly see here in our day-to-day practice. So, migraines, headaches are very commonly associated with TMJ or jaw disorders, carpal tunnel syndromes, or carpal tunnel type symptoms at least, dizziness, lightheadedness, brain fog, difficulty with comprehension, problems with light sensitivity, smells, sounds, lights, weather changes, hormonal changes. All of these are not, absolutely not, separate diagnoses. These are simply the way that the symptoms manifest themselves in our individual bodies. And then, as we also discussed previously, our doctors give us a medical or a false diagnosis. So when you seek help from a doctor, a healthcare provider, a therapist of any kind, if you don't have a true diagnosis, you'll never get off the medical merry-go-round. And a true diagnosis, as we know, is what is actually going on inside of your body right now that is resulting in your migraines, your headaches, your pain. Not regurgitating your symptoms right back at you. You've got back pain, you've got migraines, you've got headaches, you've got dizziness. Those are not true diagnoses. Those are medical or false diagnoses. So, foundational principle number 1 that you absolutely must understand and abide by: headaches, migraines, and pain of any type are absolutely never normal, but they always happen for a reason. And that applies even if your doctors have not been able to pinpoint that reason thus far. If you look in the wrong place, you're never going to find the cause of your symptoms. You will get stuck on the merry-go-round of trying things out, hoping for some kind of relief. And believe me, there are countless ways to treat or to manage your migraine, headache, and pain symptoms, all the while ignoring the true cause. Your symptoms are absolutely never normal, but they always happen for a reason. Foundational principle number 2. If you don't know the real true cause of your migraines, your headaches, or your pain, chances are you may never experience any significant, long-lasting improvement, no matter what kind of treatment or therapy you or your doctors try. Commonsensical medicine in action. If you don't know what you're trying to fix, chances are you're never going to get any relief from your symptoms, at least not long term. And foundational principle number 3 is the medical research is plentiful and much of it is crystal clear. If we talk specifically about migraine and headache disorders, we have medical research published in peer-reviewed medical journals dating back to the 1950s and continuing to this day. And listen to this. You are not having migraines and headaches because you haven't found the right drug yet. That's not the cause. That's simply another way of temporarily managing your symptoms, all the while ignoring the cause of the problem. Why do we buy in to the pharmaceutical ads, to the drug ads that somehow convince us the next best new and improved pill, shot, or potion is the answer? It makes absolutely no sense, and this is why I say the one thing that has yet to be discovered in medicine today is common sense. Our politically motivated, quote-unquote, healthcare system is actually a symptom treatment system, primarily by means of pills and shots and potions. It's not the answer. Look, you've only got 2 options for your migraines, your headaches, or your pain of any type. Option number 1 is you can keep trying things out, hoping you're going to find something to give you some temporary relief, all the while ignoring the cause. Or number 2, why don't you find a specialist who's trained to actually identify and pinpoint the real true cause of your migraine, headache, and pain symptoms, and then personalize a corrective treatment plan for you that will actually address that cause of your symptoms once and for all. This is why I'm the only doctor of any kind certified by both the American and international boards of commonsensical medicine. Common sense should be your number 1 key, your number 1 tool when you're receiving advice from a healthcare provider of any type. This is why you must have the gall to ask your doctor face to face, look your doctor in the eye and say, "Doctor, are you sure you know what's really going on in my body that's causing my symptoms? And as we've discussed in previous episodes, you will be shocked that the vast majority of the time, your doctors have absolutely no idea why you're having migraine, headache, or pain symptoms. They are simply trained through their limited specialty goggles to evaluate your symptoms and prescribe and recommend and, yes, sell whatever kind of treatment or therapy it is they so happen to be trained to provide. Again, whether it addresses the cause of your symptoms or not. Our symptom treatment system is broken, it's faulty, and you are paying the price. And let me make it clear. Up until this point, it probably isn't your fault. Because also, as we've discussed, we're taught not to question our doctor's recommendations. Whatever you say, you're the doctor. The 6 most dangerous words when it comes to seeking help for your migraines, headaches, and pain of any type. So, we are launching onlineheadachedoc.com Tuesday, August the 13th of 2024 for this purpose. I myself battled debilitating migraines for years, was passed from doctor to doctor, therapist to therapist, promised help on countless occasions, all of the treatment plans miserably failing. I have now had the wonderful privilege of living a completely migraine-free life without the need for any continuing treatment of any kind for nearly 40 years because I was lucky enough to find a doctor who said, "Stop, wait, don't keep looking for the magic pill. Focus instead on finding what the real true cause of your problem is." A simple, commonsensical statement changed my life forever. And this developed the philosophy of the online headache doc. There are too many differing and conflicting opinions, and that puts you in a terrible position of having to choose or decide who's right, who's wrong. Is anybody right? Is everybody wrong? So you must become the expert on your condition. You must educate yourself and become the expert on your migraines. You deserve to know the truth and what the proven, published medical research has said for 70 years. You must become the expert on your headaches. You must become the expert on your ongoing or chronic pain, because you and you alone are responsible for making the decision that's best for you. Sure, our doctor's advice should be taken into consideration, but ultimately, this is your health and the health of those that you love and care about. So the purpose of launching Online Headache Doc is to help guide you in the direction toward becoming the expert, which then allows you to make the right decisions and lead yourself in a direction toward finally experiencing proven, significant, long-lasting relief and not relying on the medical merry-go-round of becoming a drug-dependent American, in which, by the way, we're only 4 to 5% of the world's population in the United States. Yet it's been published that we consume somewhere around 85% of the world's pharmaceutical drugs. It's sad, and quite frankly, it's pretty sick. Don't become a drug-dependent patient, become an educated patient, become the expert so you are able to make the right decisions for you and those you care about. OnlineHeadacheDoc.com will provide the resources and the guidance for you and will include, once again, my brand new book entitled Migraines and Headaches, Simple Steps to Proven, long-lasting relief despite your doctor's advice. And if you visit onlineheadachedoc.com, you will be able to download the first 2 chapters instantly, absolutely free. Secondly, you'll be able to access the Online Headache Doc podcast directly from the website, onlineheadachedoc.com, and you'll see our upcoming live events. These are both live events in person as well as virtually. We have some amazing, exciting products coming in the weeks and months ahead, and these are designed to reach people that I may never have the privilege of meeting here in my day-to-day practice. We're located here in the heart of America, Kansas City. We're easily accessible from all parts of the United States. However, we understand that traveling can be a challenge, especially for long distances and even periods of time. These resources will help guide you in the right direction toward living a happy, healthy, active, and productive life without the limitations imposed currently from your migraines, your headaches, and your pain. So, we've said this time and time again, and I'll continue to say this. My goal is to provide you with the resources, the information, the research, and the education to allow you to become the expert on your condition and finally experience proven, significant relief at last. Please visit us, onlineheadachedoc.com. Tune in the coming weeks as we continue to launch new products and new services. Don't continue to try the same things over and over and over that have continued to fail you thus far and expect a different result. Focus instead on finding and fixing the real true cause once and for all. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. Scott, your online headache doc. Those are the facts. And everything else, well, it's just another opinion. The information contained in this podcast is not meant to substitute for your doctor or healthcare provider's advice or recommendations. It is based on Dr. Scott's more than 31 years of private practice experience so far, specializing exclusively in migraine, headache, and chronic pain disorders, as well as decades upon decades of proven, published medical research. Thank you for listening. Copyright 2024, Milagros Media.